Hey guys, welcome back. Hopefully you just watched the video on Cuyahoga. Next up, we made the long trek all the way to Philadelphia. We stayed at something called the Campus Park and Ride and RV Park. This basically allowed us to stay almost right downtown. This place is a concrete jungle. You don't stay there for the ambiance, you stay there for the convenience. We gotten late here, so I'm cranking down the feet on the tiny home to get it lifted off of the truck. Again, the tanks in the floor came in handy here. I didn't think I'd be using them as much as I did, especially on the front end of this trip. This campsite was not full service. We had to catch our gray water and then drive over to the dump station, which was a little bit inconvenient. But the fact that this place was our only option, I'm really glad we had those tanks in place, otherwise we couldn't have stayed here. Even though we can hold 76 gallons of gray water, we fill that up pretty darn quick. Originally, we were both cranking on one of the feet just to keep it going even. But it's easy enough for me to do it myself, and we've gotten into a routine where Alex gets inside and starts taking all the straps off the cabinets and getting everything ready to go in there. So we made it into Philadelphia just under the wire. We got all set up, and the next day was the wedding. Let me know what you guys think of Philadelphia. Hunter, what do you think of Philadelphia?
I love Nona.
Love Nona? That's good. Rockwell, what do you think of Philadelphia?
Cool.
Think it's cool?
Yeah.
What about all the bumpy cobblestone streets? What do you think about those guys? Too bumpy?
Here we come.
Would you like to go on one? How's your optical stabilization doing, Sony?
Here we go.
What is your favorite part about Philadelphia, Mama?
Seeing family.
Good. You've got to see all sorts of family.
I have.
600 feet
Fun.
left onto Walnut Street.
Okay. So, Amada, great place that we had a nice meal at last night. The police are out in force today to manage all the protests. And we are going to be heading to the hotel where everyone's staying at. Hanging out for a bit for the event. Looking for L with the star next to it. Hang on, Hunter. Let Rockwell get this one. You can do it over here, Hunter.
The L with the
Star. Yeah. Right there. Push down. Good job. Down we go.
Then when we come up.
When we'll go up? Whoa, it stops. Push, 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 push. It's a big door. There you go. That's enough. Excuse us. This downtown Philadelphia area was a really great place to host a wedding. The rehearsal dinner, the wedding venue, the hotels were all very close together, and they surrounded the very historic parts of Philadelphia. We'll get to it in a couple days, but the Liberty Bell's over there, a lot of the state buildings, a lot of the old historical buildings, some museums are all right there. And everything was interconnected by these cool cobblestone roads, which certainly look like they've been updated, like they're not hundreds of years old, but still done in a way that they're simulating what those roads might have looked like a couple hundred years ago. Yes, check out all these walks. Here we are, kind of old town Philadelphia. Some cool old architecture. Fun skipping stones for the boys. Got a lot of the state buildings. Hey there! We pretty much ran into someone we knew every other block, as everyone was in the area for the wedding, so that was fun as well. And spending some time running around on the cobblestones was a good way to get the boys prepared to sit for a while for a wedding. Downtown Philadelphia was also the first time I had ever seen a live holly hedge. You hear about it in Christmas carols, but I had never seen it up close. That was a cool little feature of another historical building.
Can I hold this?
Yes, you are. So you point point the front at whatever you want to videotape. It's recording. There you go. Show off the house. So.
Now what?
Yeah. Can you point it at me? So this downtown area has a park constructed of marble and stone. I keep pointing at me. Constructed of marble and stone that shows the map. Now, can you show the whole area? It shows the map of downtown Pennsylvania as it was.
And look
State
at
buildings in
that,
the middle and the
that high thing up there.
Yeah.
That's what I found.
Budding cinematographer right there. The park used some marble for the roads and then bricks for the city blocks, and put some plaques in where some of the historical buildings would be, as if you were looking down on top of the city. And from there, it was on to the wedding. Rockwell had been signed up to be the ring bearer, but it's a pretty intimidating job. Turns out Hunter was the one that was up to the task of stepping up in front of the crowd, taking center stage, and bringing the ring bearer for that night. The bride and groom's family kindly handed out some goodie bags to keep the kids occupied after the event. After some cool Lego building and some great food, we danced the night away, which ended up being much more of a workout than Dad expected. Okay, kids are off with Nona. And we are back to the party. Driving this big old truck around the city is fun, to be honest, because it's totally inappropriate. Oh man. Being real though, ready to sleep. It's always nice getting back to the tiny house. Definitely feels like home. So everyone, that's where I'm going to leave you for today. The tiny house sitting in Philadelphia at the Park and Ride. We spent a few days here, so there's more to come in Philadelphia before we continue on our journey. But that will be in the next vlog. We will talk to you then. Thanks for watching.